Hello everybody,
Hello, I'm Graham.
I am Darren and we have just watched Jack Reacher. What did you think the plot was about? Tell us the plot.
Well,
Yes.
the plot was about a conspiracy involving a lot of people, including Werner Herzog.
Right, so what was the plot?
The plot was to get a company from a woman whose husband died.
Well, that's a spoiler. You can't say that. The plot was
You asked me to tell
Bruce
me
Willis
that-
was a ghost. No, all you have to say was that some guy snipes a bunch of people at the beginning. Some guy gets framed. When he's getting interrogated, he just writes Jack Reacher.
That's a
explain
summary,
what.
not a...
Why would I want
The
you to...
plot. You asked me to tell you the plot.
Yeah.
The plot is the
Not every
story.
plot point from beginning to end.
Well, I
Can't
didn't
believe you just ruined that for everyone. Can't believe it. Yeah,
ignore
Rosebud
all that and don't rewind. And Rosebud what?
is a sledge.
I don't know what that means.
Well, you fucking should.
Rosebud's the sledge.
It's a twist in a very famous film.
Tell me the one.
Citizen Kane.
I haven't seen it.
Oh God, will you?
Oh, Rosebud. Okay. Rosebud's the code word that you use in The Sims to get free money.
Does it have anything to do with what we're talking about?
No.
Then shut the fuck up.
Jack Reacher was brilliant though.
I apologise for swearing. Not for telling you to shut up, because that was all for a joke.
That was from the heart.
Yeah. No, it's yeah. So Jack Reacher goes to investigate. He's like a
Tom Cruise.
yeah, and he's like he doesn't have a home. He's like a hobo.
He's like
He's
The
like
vengeful
a
tramp.
travelling cop.
Yeah.
He's not in the police, but he was in the
Like
army.
a free range cop.
Yeah. So anyway, did you enjoy it?
I thought it was really, really, really fun.
Did you? Me too.
I really liked it. It was very interesting. It was it was quite intelligently done.
Well, it was written and directed by an intelligent man.
Yeah.
Christopher McQuarrie is the chap's name,
Mm.
and he's
What
the
else
guy
has he
that
done?
wrote Usual Suspects and
Wow.
had a hand in the X-Men movies, and he wrote the script of the Wolverine that was going to be directed by Aronofsky, and he's currently doing Mission Impossible 5, right now directing. Oh, and he did Jack and the Giant Killer, which was also directed by Bryan Singer.
Jack the Giant Slayer.
What did I say?
Jack and the Giant Killer.
Jack and the Beanstalk is what I was thinking. And I think it was called The Giant Killer originally, but then they changed it to Slayer.
Yeah, I think you're right.
I am right.
Killer is too violent for the kiddies.
Yeah, it was a bit shit, that film. It was alright, the giant one. But Jack Reacher was good. I liked it a lot. I haven't read the book. Have you read the book?
Me?
Yeah.
No?
Or the books?
I don't need to because the film's there.
Well, that's it.
And I'm a fan more of books than films.
There was a lot of
films than books.
pissy little fans who didn't like the, in general, just a lot of them.
There was a lot of internet backlash over
Tom Cruise being
casting
cast as him.
choices. Yeah.
Because Tom Cruise isn't tall enough, and that apparently is the only trait that they fucking care about.
Yeah.
What a fucking two-dimensional character that sounds like, where the only thing you care about is his height.
But he was meant to be like almost 7 foot, wasn't he?
So he's
I'm
still
just-
7
I'm
foot
just-
in the book.
No, yeah, I know. I'm just devil's advocate and all that.
I know. I just think
It's
that
meant to be a lot taller, but if you've got somebody with the skills of Tom Cruise and stuff like that in the
yeah,
background,
but people
the
who don't
pedigree,
watch Tom Cruise's movies make judgments on him and say they hate him, and that annoys me as well.
Well, that's not fair because Tom Cruise is a good actor.
They read that he's into all this fucking voodoo weird alien shit,
Voodoo.
which he is, and they go,
Future
"Well, I'm not
voodoo.
watching his films." But it's like, but he does good films, you
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
With the exception of Mission Impossible 2, Mission Impossible 1, 3, 4, and hopefully 5 are all good. And what did we watch the other day that was good? Oh, Edge of Tomorrow is one of like my favourite films of the year. And
I'm looking
Collateral,
forward to that.
Magnolia, you know. So to say that
Rock of Ages.
to A, say that he can't play the character because he's not tall enough, and then to B, say, and to B, and B, to say,
to be so.
you know, that he's just a shit actor, it's just wrong. If you haven't seen his films, if you didn't like him in the films, legitimately, then fair enough. But I feel that most people that have beef with Cruise are just doing it because of his reputation.
Yeah, and his personality, he's got a very outward, like with Katie Holmes and stuff like that. Like he was very
What, jumping on sofas?
in the public eye about it,
Well, he's in
and
the
a lot of
public
people
eye
don't
because-
like that and stuff. And
Yeah, but I mean, okay, obviously you
I'm
probably
not-
like courts it to a degree, but you know, people don't,
Yeah.
you know, they can't help if people are taking photos of them, sticking
They're
them in
always
every
going to be in
magazine.
the public eye. Yeah.
But you know, and I've never heard anyone say like a bad word about him, like this, you know, met him and like obviously in interviews, like, and not only that, but this film has Werner Herzog in, who's the kind of chap who wouldn't sort of take any Hollywood bullshit. And there's an interview with him on YouTube in which he's saying that Cruise is just like the nicest guy to work with, like a proper professional. And I think if Herzog's saying that you're good to work with, then it kind of speaks, you know, volumes. So yes, I haven't read the book either, but I don't care either way about his height.
No.
And
It's two separate mediums, isn't that right?
well, it is, you know, two of the best films of all time are The Shining and Blade Runner, which are nothing like the books, you know. And not only that, but Stephen King went and remade The Shining to be closer to his book in a TV series, and supposedly it was supposed to be shite. So, you know, we live in a world where there's books and there's films, and in the book, Jack Reacher happens to be whatever he is, 6 foot something, 7 foot, and in the film, he's 5'6" and he looks like Tom Cruise. But still a good performance, you know. Who would you rather have? The Rock would be good.
yeah. Tom Hardy.
You know, yeah, but he's not tall. He's about 5'9".
He's
That's the other
tall.
thing.
He's massive.
No, he beefs up, but he's not height-wise. He's not tall. But you know, like Tom Cruise has a reputation of being particularly short. But there are, you know, Robert Downey Jr. is fucking midget, but nobody really goes on about that because he's not famous for it.
Yeah.
But
unlike a lot of his films, he's depicted as a tall man, sort of thing. Cruise. Yeah.
Do you think?
I think.
I don't know. I didn't think about it.
I never saw Valkyrie, but like
I want to see that.
I remember lots of kind of.
That was written by Christopher McQuarrie.
Really? There you go.
It's directed by Bryan Singer.
There's
a connection there.
Yeah.
But yes, so Jack Reacher was very good, I thought. I liked its noirish elements, like that bit where it was like, maybe this happened, and maybe that happened, and maybe this.
Yeah.
And you think, like, you said a bit too many maybes there, Cruise, like, we're into the realms of fantasy.
What was the woman's name?
Rosamund Pike.
Yeah, she was good as well. She actually, like, I've never been that fond of her, I don't think, in the past, but she was really good in this.
I think she's really good. I liked her in The World's End, and I liked her in something else I've seen with her in.
Yeah, she was
I'm not
good
going to go
in
into details. I didn't like her in Die Another Day because I didn't like anyone Die Another Day.
Oh.
Because it's a shit film.
Oh.
It's the only Bond film I'll say that about.
Yeah.
Other than Never Say Never Again, but we never say about anything about that. We never talk about Never Say Never Again.
Yeah. Never say never unless you never talk about that again.
Yep. I don't even think Connery mentions that these days. Too busy playing golf and avoiding the police. Some scam in Spain, apparently. He's not been paying some
A
bills.
scam?
It's
Does Sean Connery get into scams these days?
Yeah, honestly.
Really?
I'm sure that a few years ago there was a warrant out for his arrest, or if he didn't like hand himself into the Spanish authorities, there was going to be like a warrant out for him.
He's just a Scot, isn't he?
What does that mean?
Nothing.
Don't say that this time.
No. Vote yes.
Do you
I
want
mean,
him to,
no. I mean,
do you want him to be?
I don't know enough about it, to be honest.
No.
I don't know how it'll affect us either.
You should say what you're talking about in case this is.
Oh, sorry.
any
Yeah,
of the future.
the what's it called?
The
Is referendum the right word?
I suppose it's a word you could use.
uh,
Whether Scotland's going to become independent.
Scotland
or not.
wants to float away from England and
Yeah, that should be the rule. They can become independent, but they've got to chisel their way away
Yeah.
from us and then push themselves off.
from Adrian's Wall.
Not sharing our
Yeah.
border.
No.
I'm kidding. I don't mind. I don't care either way. I don't know enough either.
Yeah.
But yes, I liked the whenever we just watched Jack Reacher. I think that I didn't like the end too much. You know, just the end shootout. It's like every action film ever. There's just 10 minutes too much about it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't smart in any way.
Well, no, I just think I don't know. It just seemed a bit cliched.
The end of that was a bit like the end of Mission Impossible 4.
I don't remember how
Like-
that ends with him like having a
they're all
fight like Yoda and.
Oh, no,
Darth
sorry.
Vader's
Well,
dead
I meant
fighting.
even after that. Like, they're all sitting around a table and they basically all high five and put their phones back
Oh,
on
I
the
like
table and
that
walk
bit
away.
because there's a bit I can't say the end of Mission Impossible 4, can I?
If you don't want to hear a spoiler about Mission Impossible 4, put your fingers in your ears now.
Because they say that Michelle Monaghan's dead,
Yeah.
and I thought she was. And I was like, I really like Michelle Monaghan. How
Yeah.
could she just die off screen? And then she showed up at the end, and I was like, oh,
He's
that's
done
good.
it on
She's
purpose.
not dead.
He's protected her.
Yeah.
Okay, fingers out now.
Yes. Do you have anything to say about Jack Reacher? Whilst my mind goes blank for a second.
Yeah, I thought it was a weird but quite well done, but it was a bit strangely kind of included. The little comedy scene between the two guys around like the
Yeah, you
first
seem to have a
third.
problem with that.
I didn't have a problem with it. It just felt a little too slapstick,
It was
like
the
to
two
just
little
throw
Frank
in.
trying to kill him in the bathroom.
Wow, that was 10 minutes.
I don't know. It didn't bother me. You know, there's no reason
was
why
just-
they wouldn't like it. accidentally beat the shit out of each other when they're trying to kill him in a small room.
Yeah, that's true, but it kind of went on a little bit too long. It was almost too cleanly done, like choreographed, you know?
If you have a problem with that, we're going to go through John Carpenter's films next. You might have a problem with the car park fight in They Live.
Right.
Because that starts off as like one person throws a swing at the other person, and then cut to 20 minutes later and they're pile driving each other. It's just genius.
Actual legitimate wrestler move.
Yeah, well, one of them is Roddy Piper.
Howdy, Roddy Piper. Yeah.
But yeah, I like Jack Reacher, and it reminded me of, like, you know, obviously it's not as good as Dirty Harry, but it kind of reminded me of those kind of 70s, you know, downbeat cop movies like that. And yes, I recommend. It felt more like a Dirty Harry movie than it did a Mission Impossible movie, I thought.
Yeah, because it's like the lone gunman. He's going around and asking questions and beating people up.
Well, Dirty Harry's not a lone gunman.
Well, you know what I mean.
No. That's what I'm going to do from now on. You say you're not interested in no.
But he kind of is though, isn't
Dirty
he?
Harry?
Yeah.
Not really. He's always
Why?
got a partner for a start.
No, he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
The monkey Clyde.
You confuse a few things there, haven't you?
Yeah,
Man on His Own is the Dollars trilogy.
Yeah.
Monkey is Every Which Way But Loose, whatever it's called, Any Which Way But Loose.
Yeah.
And yeah.
And
So,
Clint Eastwood's
have
just
you even
a man.
seen Dirty Harry?
A
We're not friends anymore.
while ago.
You have seen it?
I have. I remember the bit where he's like, the bus. The school
Oh yeah,
bus.
the end.
Don't
Spoiler
tell it,
alert.
I know, yeah.
There's a
fingers
bit
in
where
the
there's a
ears.
bus.
And stuff like that. Like he's got his cowboy boots on. He's like, "Well, I'll be rootin' tootin' darn angry with you boys. I fired
angry with
6
you."
bullets out of my
I didn't like
six
that
shooter."
bit in Jack Reacher, where he went to investigate Robert Duvall, and Robert Duvall was like, "I'll answer your questions if you do some shooting on the shooting range."
Yeah.
Just like, fucking answer his questions, dickhead.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then Tom Cruise did
But
it.
he didn't. But he knew him. That's the thing. He knew Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
Oh well, he knew.
It
Jack
just seemed
Reacher.
like a scene where it was like, let's show how cool Jack Reacher is by making him do some sniper shooting.
Yeah, it was almost going to be a montage kind of thing. Like.
Yeah, I've been put off montages ever since I saw Rocky 4.
Yeah. Oh God. Yeah.
You seen that one?
No. I was thinking of the other one, Rocky.
Easy mistake to make, they're all fucking same.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I haven't seen all of them.
There's a street fight in Rocky 5 as well.
Is that?
Yeah.
That's good.
No, it wasn't.
A boxing match, like a street box.
I think that one of them's trying to box and one of them's doing street fighting. I can't remember.
Oh, right, okay.
I just remember my brain just says Rocky fight scene in brackets really shit.
Right.
I don't remember the
little
details.
notes. Yeah.
But yes, that was Jack Reacher.
Written notes as well.
Mm.
Yeah, well, Jack Reacher, yeah, very good.
Yeah.
I would recommend.
If you've
a lot of fun.
read the books, watch it and just watch it as a film because it's still good.
Yeah.
And if you don't like Tom Cruise because you have read him in magazines, watch the film and see the kind of things he really does.
Yeah.
Although if you're going to be introduced to Tom Cruise, I'd suggest starting with Collateral and Magnolia.
Collateral's really good. Magnolia's really good.
Yeah.
You don't like Rock of Ages?
No, it's a bit shit. And so was Day and
Last
Night. I'm
Samurai
not saying
was-
he's perfect.
Last
But
Samurai was good.
it was alright. It was a bit boring.
And if you want a really good one, Edge of Tomorrow.
Edge of Tomorrow was amazing. I loved Edge of Tomorrow. The end of that's really stupid as well, but it's just good fun.
Oh.
What? It is a bit stupid.
It's good. It's good.
No, it's good. I really liked Edge of Tomorrow.
It's really good.
I liked Edge of Tomorrow more than I liked Jack Reacher.
Wow, me too. So I'm gonna go now.
Me too.
But thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Leave a comment if you've watched this far, and goodbye.
Bye bye.